Hello, I'm Judy Secor, and I help people in pain or distress who are finally ready to seek help from God. I teach them to hear directly from God how to get powerful breakthroughs. They can even learn to discern if it's really God speaking or not. I help them discover God's all-powerful personal and professional ways to overcome obstacles, setbacks, losses, public shaming, and sorrows. Here's a brief overview plus 5 tips of how you can tell whether you're hearing from God or from something else like your hopes or your needs, your fears, your worries, or your guilt trips. And the key is to first get to know God and what He cares about, especially reading about Him in the Bible. We recognize a person's voice and their values by listening often to them. So read through the Bible to pay close attention to His heart's cry. And by intimately knowing God and knowing the real person, you'll soon be able to spot any imposter. Here are 5 specific ways to test any input you believe was direct from God to you, just to be sure it's truly from God. First, put keywords into an online Bible search engine to find scriptures that address the topic in question. So if it's about finances, then input money words like pay or owe, and then read the verses about finances that way. Ask yourself, does what I heard line up with what the Bible teaches about this? If not, it's probably suspect. Even good things, if not from God, have a potential to fail or to cause harm. And second, ask any well-respected Christian who's already accurately hearing from God's Holy Spirit. You can find them in churches that regularly teach directly from the Bible and that allow for prophetic ministry there. Their pastor should be properly credentialed and responsible. Third, check your own motives. Beware of using God to manipulate persons or situations. You know, fear of losing control is the culprit, and it needs to yield to trusting God's wisdom and perfect ways. Don't hide behind, well, God told me. Instead, be humble and patient and teachable. Trust that God knows what's best. And fourth, most unusual manifestations must take a second place to what is written in the Bible. Don't allow dreams or emotions or experiences or prophetic words or visions, to sway you away from what God teaches. Truth is found in the Bible, while our emotions are all over the place and often out of place. But if they do line up with the Bible, then you can probably trust it. Lastly, Jesus gave us a perfect guideline when He said, "By their fruits you shall know them." That means consider what sort of result it brings. Is it peace or confusion? Pridefulness or resolution? If it's from God, it will be good for us all and not divisive. It will not be self-serving. It will honor God and be for our good. Trust this guideline above all else. If it brings peace, it may be valid. I hope that helps you dare to go for it. Never mind the naysayers. They don't have as much skin in the game. They're not that desperate as you might be. The prize and the bonus is real help forever, because you now have God as a wonderfully loyal best friend, God Himself, and He wants your friendship for your own good. I hope you dance with Him and enjoy the adventure. And don't forget that you can download some more guidelines from my website, and you can also go to my Book Judy page, and you can book for yourself a free 15-minute phone call with me to get your questions answered. I hope that helps. God bless.